What's going on, Fireflies? It's me, tonez&Re-C, and I'm here to present you with some greatness. 420 is over, unfortunately. I hope you all had a great day. If you celebrate, if not, whatever. I'm neither here nor there. It's whatever. There's been a lot of talk about like products and palettes and makeup that's themed around, you know, marijuana products that contain like CBD, a lot of stuff of that nature we've been talking about lately. Long story short, I just wanted to get an excuse to review this palette. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a review, demo, first impressions of the new High Times eyeshadow palette by Midas Cosmetics. Midas is an indie brand. We'll get into the details of all of the palette in a second, but yeah, and there's also a bunch of glitters that they came out with along with this palette. So we're gonna do all of that. All right, before this video begins, if at any point you are enjoying yourself and enjoying me and the content I'm creating, then go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up, like, and support. It means so much. Also, if you want to continue seeing me on your YouTube feed, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I upload. Also, I wanted to remind you all that yes, I do have merch available now, finally. I've been talking about merch for quite some time, and I'm excited to finally let you guys know that it is now available. I've been talking about it for a while, but just in case you're not familiar, if you go and click on the link down in the description box below, it'll take you directly to my merch website. You will see all the lovely stuff there. I have 3 designs currently up right now. And they all come in a varieties of sweatshirts and t-shirts and long sleeve shirts in different colors, so you guys have options to choose from. We will be working on different designs and some more clothing options in the future going into summer, but for now, this is everything that's available now. And currently, if you purchase anything off of my merch site within the next like week and a half, you'll see it on the website. There is a 50% discount code that you can redeem on that website as well, so go ahead and take part of that because that code will not last forever, so go ahead and do that. And without further ado, we're going to get right into this video of a demo first impressions of the High Times palette from Midas Cosmetics. So let's go. Alright guys, so like I've said, Midas Cosmetics is an indie brand that has came out with their new High Times eyeshadow palette. So in case you guys don't know, Midas Cosmetics is an indie brand that holds a lot of glitters, a lot of great creative eyeshadow palettes, a lot of collabs with a lot of smaller influencers. So I can really appreciate Midas Cosmetics for that. I'm now also part of Midas affiliate program, which means that if you use my discount code tonez&Re-C, you can save yourself 20% on your next order. However, like I always tell you guys, with any other brand that I'm affiliated with, just because I am an affiliate with this brand does not mean that my reviews or opinions are going to be jaded or swayed in one way or another. I am always going to be honest to you guys. I'm always going to give you guys the truth. And so, you know, I love you, Midas, but we're going to be honest here. Alright, cool. So, like I said, Midas has come out with their High Times eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette features 12 shades. They are in a variant of greens, orange, and neutral shades. I am interested in this palette. Right off the bat, this eyeshadow palette gives you a vibe of the Smoke Sessions palette from Milk Cosmetics. If you guys are familiar, Smoke Sessions came out last Christmas and sold it like that. They recently restocked this past Saturday, but I don't know if anything is in stock now at the moment. So if you weren't able to get your hands on it, this by visual appearance looks like a dupe for it. So we're going to get into all of the specs of that in just a second. Just to give you guys a rundown of the palette itself, the palette retails for $20 on the website. There is the Aunt Mary's glitter bundle, which contains 3 of the Aunt Mary glitters that came out previously from Midas. The glitter shades are in Pink Kush, Sour OG, and Pink Urkel. There will be swatches of all of those here, so you can see what those glitters look like. There's also a Mama Jane glitter collection, which was the most recent glitter collection launched. It comes with 7 glitters. Cali Gold, Martian Candy, Northern Lights, Willie's Wonder, Purple Berry, Chronic, and Butterkush. So there are 7 glitters in that. Or you can just get the entire 3-pack bundle, which contains the eyeshadow palette, the Mama Jane's glitters, and the Aunt Mary glitters as well. So you can get yourself an eyeshadow palette as well as 10 glitters in total. Oh, it's a lot of glitter. Alright guys, so like I said, 12 eyeshadows. We're going to do a full demo and review of it. I haven't done a full demo and review of products in quite a while, so we're going to get into all of that. So first we're going to get into swatches. So alright, here we go. Arm is ready. I don't use primer when I swatch stuff, so here we go. This palette comes with 5 metallic shades, and then the rest are mattes. So the first shade we have is called Cali Mist. That is like a pure bronzy, pure gold bronze, whatever you want to call it. Next we have Trainwreck, which is a dusty orange shade. The next shade we have is OG Kush, which is a deep forest green. Alright, and the last shade we have is Acapulco Gold, which is a grayish bronze shade. So that's the first 4. Moving to the next row, we have the shade Kermit, which is more of a green, a fruit green. More of an emerald city green almost. The next shade we have is Gelato, which is one of my favorites. This is a mint green metallic. So pretty. Next we have Joint, which is a cool tone gray. And the last shade we have in this row is called Jelly Bean, which is a taupe metallic. Finishing up this palette, we have the shade Tangy, which is a mustard yellow, a more neutral mustard yellow. We have Cinex, which is a deep chocolate brown that's a bit more red tone. We have the shade Sage, which is a metallic emerald green. And then the last shade we have is Harlequin, which is a deepened orange. And that is all 12 shades. Alright you guys, so now that all the swatches are done, we're going to get into the actual eyeshadow work. I'm interested in doing something that's mostly green, but I also want to make sure I do some glitter work as well, so this is going to be a halo. Yes. Alright, so the first shade I'm going to take out of this palette is going to be the shade Kermit, which is that bright leprechaun green shade. And I'm just going to pop that into the eye. And upon first use of this shade, this is obviously a shade that you have to tap. I feel like any kind of like greens, blues, and mostly cool tone shades, you really have to tap to get those shades pigmented. So far I'm not having any absurd issues. Just keep that in mind for those of you who just like to go straight into your eye and start working. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Cinex, which is that deepened reddish brown. I'm going to put that into my crease and create a more defined shade. And of course, I'm going to go back in with Kermit and make sure that brown Cinex shade is blended. I'm just going to go in and carve out my eye for the halo. Alright, eyelids are carved out. I'm just going to go back into the shade Syntax and use that to help blend the outer and inner edge. Alright, next I'm going to be taking the shade Sage, which is the metallic forest green, and I'm going to pop that right beside Cinex. Alright, next I'm going to be taking the shade Jelly Bean, which is that taupe, and I know that this shade is, this is just more so of a placeholder for the metallic or the glitter that's going to go on top of it. So your arc ring.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, sis, you are in too. You're in. No. First of all, you sniffling over me ain't cute. No. What? Over there. Over there. I have glitter and stuff over here. Move. Alright, so that's it for the palette as of now. I'm going to get back into it in just a second. But now we're going to get into the glitters. Like I said, I want to do something that's purple just to give some, you know, shift to it. This is the shade I'm going to be using. This is the glitter Chronic. This glitter has, ooh, pretty. Alright, so it's got like purple, large purple glitters. And then you've got some icy and green glitter shades in here as well. Kayla! Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so like I said, this glitter has those icy green glitter pieces in it. And then it has those chunky purples. Oh my god. So nice. So nice. So obviously, I like that shade. Alright, so we are switching gears back over to the palette and back to the lower lash line. I'm going to take the shade Gelato, which is that minty metallic green, and I'm going to put that on the bottom lash line. I am going to take the shade Cali Mist, which is that metallic gold bronze, and just put that in the brow bone. The highlight. Alright you guys, so that is all of the eye work I'm going to do now. I'm going to throw on mascara. I'm not doing much because I have a whole nother video to do today. But I'm going to throw on mascara and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts. Alright you guys, so I am back with the eyes and here's my final thoughts. Love it. I think the glitter really set this off, but honestly, I am really intrigued by a green. I like green eyeshadow. I like cool tone eyeshadows, in case you guys didn't know. I like cool tone eyeshadow shades, so that's why I like the Tri palette from Juvia's Place so much. I feel like this is a beautiful palette in terms of color story. Again, a lot of greens and nudes and golds in this palette. So this is a great palette, especially for those who are dark complexions. Like, we just look good in gold and green, you guys. Like, there's a lot of colors that look good in, but I think this is a great palette. Like I said, this palette is very reminiscent of the Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette. I was able to buy that palette, and it's not here yet. So whenever that palette does come, I think a Makeup Battle Royale is in store for that palette and this one. So look forward to that. I can give you guys like real thoughts in terms of comparisons. But in terms of standalone, this is a good palette. The shades, I feel like, blended pretty decently. I didn't have any issues with like patchiness or things of that nature, so there's that. The metallics in the shade were beautifully. The mattes were, I feel like I had to work a little bit more with the mattes, but overall I didn't have any problems with it, especially for like green and bluish tones like the ones in this palette. I think the mattes were pretty great. The glitters, that shade Chronic, I wasn't expecting to be as pretty as it was. Like, I just saw icy reflex in here, so I thought it was going to be more of a bluish side, but the green really does pick up nice, and of course it pairs well with that purple. So yeah, I like this glitter. Actually, there's a lot of glitters in here that I'm really interested in experimenting with. Martian Candy looks really good. Cali Gold is pretty. I'm gonna have a fun time with these glitters, I can already tell. Palette works pretty well. I don't have any complaints. I really don't. I'm excited about Midas Cosmetics. Like I said, this is an indie brand. I've tried a few of their products already, so I'm excited to see where this brand goes. And like I said, I am an affiliate with the brand, so if you guys want to purchase any of the products I've used today, I believe at the time of filming this, the palette is on pre-order for the next restock, so you guys go ahead and pre-order that. Like I said, use code tonez&Re-C to save 20% on your order. Grab the glitters as well. Grab as many as you can, honestly, but just grab them. This is a great bundle, and regardless if you're a smoker or not, I feel like this is a great palette to play with. Get some creative juices flowing with this, and just something to have fun with. So yeah, it gets my stamp of approval. Regardless of my affiliation, this does get a stamp of approval. I do like this palette, I do like the glitters, I do like the collection as a whole, so yeah. Alright you guys, that is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed yourselves. If you did, then go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up, like, and support. It means so much to me. Also, if you want to continue seeing my face on your YouTube feed, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I upload. I find myself doing like 3 videos a week every now and then, and this is one of those weeks where I'm doing that. So yeah, definitely check my channel out, subscribe, hit the bell for some fresh new content coming your way. Also, you guys make sure you follow me on all my social media accounts. That is tonez&Re-C on Instagram, Twitter, as well as Snapchat. Love to have you guys be a part of the Fireflies family. I'm not like doing anything like drastically like crazy, but there are some great things that have coming up in store. So I really want you guys to subscribe for that and be notified, and follow me on Twitter and all. Just follow. Really appreciate it. Also, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I do have merch available to you guys. If you click the link in the description down below, you can take you directly to my merch website where I have t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies, mugs. So if you want to sip on a good tea and represent me, then go ahead and grab those things. And like I said, for the next week and some change, there is a 50% off discount code that you can redeem at checkout. So go ahead and snatch up some good stuff for you right there, okay? Okay. Alright, you guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care. Later, Fireflies. Bye.